end of Highway 41, just south of the Alligator Alley in the Florida Peninsula. And to a certain distinguished resident there, you may...
Okay, welcome to this week's edition of the BarroomBlitz.com. Taped live in front of a Bud Light drinking audience here at Casey's Place on a Monday night. We are back 2 weeks in a row, Cheeks. This might be history. We got the golden ones back.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. I know. Well, we threw one in quick last week. It might not have been our best show.
I thought I did good.
We tried to deliver sports like there's no tomorrow.
I called Russell Wilson a homo and all kinds.
Did you really?
Yeah, we had to retract that.
We had to retract.
I got Clint Cheeks Killer. I got Alex Hagenbach here, me, Jim Casey. We're going to talk sports. We're going to talk playoffs, NFL playoffs this week.
Playoff football.
We had 4 games, pretty exciting games. I would consider good games to watch.
Wow.
They were in it. I mean, the Saints were in it. 32 yards the first half, Drew Brees.
Saints, unbelievable. Saints,
that's his lowest ever in his
after
career.
that performance last week, and then they don't run the ball.
Nope.
They get there in the pouring rain and they don't run the ball. They try to throw.
I don't understand that. Well, did Ingram fumble or no? No, or Ingram wasn't doing nothing, and Sproles fumbled or something early. There was some kind of fumble. I don't know.
Brees didn't throw a pick though.
But
did not.
He still finished with 309 yards.
Somehow, yeah.
Yeah, well, it was all throwing.
32 yards in the first half.
I mean, the Saints D was pretty good.
Well, it was 16-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
A field goal, and then I guess a Lynch touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
And
Saints missed 2 field goals too.
Right. Well, they were 48 and 50 some. So
yeah, the one was going into the.
The one was real close. It was about 2 field goals away from even getting near the field goal.
Well, they did have a shot to come back there at the end. I mean,
they were 8 down. They were 8 points down.
I just don't see why Colson didn't step out of bounds. He had 7 seconds left.
They had 20-some seconds left on the clock. 2 plays get you 60 yards. They needed. They needed 60 yards.
Yeah, and then he threw it.
Well, I mean,
did
anyone? I didn't see any of the stuff afterwards because we changed over. To
they
the game.
ignored it. They didn't
say anything. Nobody said nothing the next day, and I mean,
no, they didn't address it. No.
That was really dumb part on him. That put him in an actually good position for a Hail Mary.
Well, yeah, exactly. At least another shot.
Yeah,
I mean, why throw it completely across your body in front of you? Like you didn't even throw it behind.
I know.
Stupidity.
Yeah. Panic. It was obviously panic mode. I mean, it would have been better running like an old hook and ladder to the side, rather than
no wonder Hofstra lost their football team after he left.
Well, that was it. That's the reason. And Russell Wilson, 9 for 18 for 103 yards.
Yeah, they just pounded the ball.
Unbelievable, dude.
It's funny, all that talk about passing. When the rain comes out, you just pound them running backs. Marshawn Lynch.
He is a horse. He
is a horse. Well, they said Pete Carroll traded for him, or he wanted them because
he played against him in Cal.
And he knew how hard of a worker he was.
He went to Cal. Lynch did.
But it would have been nice to see Pete Carroll cry on the sidelines.
Next week.
But then I didn't have to hear about Sean Payton and
next week.
Next week
you'll cry.
Yeah. What was the other game, the NFC game? Who the hell played?
49ers Panthers. Defensive battle. Talk about a goal line stance. The game.
2
of them. Two of them.
Yeah.
I mean, man, they were nasty on the goal line.
They haven't.
But then, they
have
we were talking, they have all that spread those guys out, then run the quarterback sneak.
Exactly.
Or at least give yourself an option to fake it in like a little tight end dump or something, off to the side.
Game changer was Vernon Davis's catch in the end zone at the end of the half. That was awesome. That changed it around. It was a great catch. It's a pretty good throw.
They have a good team.
Cam Newton had
they're a playoff team.
Cam Newton did have that sweet pass to Steve Smith.
You knew he was going to have some highlight.
What did he finish with? 16 for 25, 267.
So that 49ers defense took over.
Wow.
They have a name
in that second half.
They have a stud team, man. They have a name in every single position.
Man,
another good game.
They have 2 Smiths.
He had a good linebacker. Deep backs were hitting.
They have a stacked defense.
Yes.
How they keep that team under the salary cap is beyond me.
Right.
Bolden goes 8 for 136.
Yeah,
he broke away there. Yeah,
he's a playoff player too. Last year he showed up for the Ravens.
He won another title.
He was top for the Ravens last year.
But Kaepernick had a good game, and
Kaepernick had him stymied. I mean, he was freezing the linebackers and letting the run go. I mean, Gore had a hell of a block on the one run too. Frank Gore comes
He's
out.
someone that doesn't get a lot of credit. He flies under the radar, I think.
Yeah, but he does the work. I'm not gonna say it's kind of like an Emmitt Smith. He might not get those huge runs, but he's always steady. Steady 85 to 100 yards every game. He gets the first down when you needed it. You know,
That's
like you
what they were
said. Vernon
saying.
Davis had the good catch.
It was a big catch.
Yeah,
Huge.
Huge catch. It was fabulous.
Fantastic.
But the Carolina really had nothing after halftime, and they really I think the 49ers gave up like 40 yards of offense.
Well, they jawed so much they exhausted themselves.
Right, and you knew that was going to happen towards the end of the game. They're going to get a stupid 15-yard penalty is going to cost them because they're just jawing and jawing and jawing.
Bolton was doing just as bad. My God, jawing, headbutting.
Yeah, they called a penalty on someone for a headbutt.
Did they? Bolton must have did it 3 times.
Who the hell was it?
So
It was on the Panthers.
Because they were talking about it, and I didn't know who. I didn't see that one because I remember the one. Where Cam Newton swung around, and they called the head-to-head because remember Cam Newton swung around and ran into the guy. Like they should have called that.
That was a bad call.
Yeah.
That was a good play by the defense that you got.
And then they had the Vernon, like you said, the Vernon Davis touchdown, which changed the whole thing.
That did.
You know what? It stopped. You stopped to get that replay, and it took about 10 minutes to get the replay in, and then they called it a touchdown. And it was just swang. The whole game swang the other way.
Yes, it did. The whole momentum. It was a
Momentum,
shifter.
the big word, momentum.
I can't spell it, but I can say it.
All right, well, let's talk about Saturday night's game. The Colts.
Who played Saturday night?
Colts and Patriots.
Andrew Luck has more interceptions in the playoffs than
Drew Bledsoe, I think.
I don't know. More interceptions.
He likes to throw them, and he keeps his team in there, though.
He does, man. They had a little shot at the end.
Well, they came out at the end of the first half. The score was what? It was 21. Can't even read this. 21-12. And they came out first drive. Defense stops the Patriots, 3 and out. They get the ball back. They go down and score, and they get it within a score. And then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but the Patriots decide they can run the ball all over the place.
Who would have thought, like Garrett Blunt?
Yeah, who would have thought 6 touchdowns were scored for the New England Patriots? 1 2-point conversion, rushing.
I know.
All rushing.
That's
never
incredible.
in your life would you think Tom Brady was going to run. And that's
he's got like 4 or 5 games that he's won in the playoffs where he hasn't thrown a touchdown pass.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize.
Yeah, he's got like 2 divisional games and I think 2 championship games that he hasn't thrown a touchdown.
But man, he just takes over. It's just like
it's incredible.
You know, then all of a sudden Amendola gets wide open for like a 40-yard play down the middle. So then they're gearing up for the big pass and just hand it up. Boom.
When you see a Patriots running back going 73 yards for a touchdown,
right?
Well,
unbelievable.
It's a good call if the linebacker
on a 3rd and short, right? That was a 3rd and short play, and he just bounced out. But how many? Blunt had what? 4 touchdowns?
Yes.
166 yards, 4 touchdowns. He rumbled, he stumbled, and he bumbled his way into the end zone.
There was a bumble. There was a bumble in there.
He bumbled the one time.
But once and then all of a sudden the Patriots defense can shut them down in the 4th quarter.
Yeah. Well, 4 interceptions, shit.
Yeah, you can't overcome that many turnovers. 2 weeks in a row.
It's amazing he got through the first one with 3, and then he comes out with 4. He had to outdo himself.
Right. He does blame himself though. He gets pissed off. But I mean, one of them was tipped. I mean, the first one of the game. It was
blatant. That was him.
Oh, touchdown right away. They even showed like he never took his eyes off his receiver the whole time.
Yeah.
Gotta learn on checkdowns and stuff like that.
How do you go that far in the season? You know, I mean, they had a good record. You know what I mean? But
right.
Geez. I mean, he's good. Hey, they're going to be there again.
He'll get better.
Sure, you know. What really hurt him was they shut down T.Y. Hilton and Reggie Wayne. If Reggie Wayne was there, he would have had a safety valve. It would have been almost like Kaepernick and Bolden and Davis. You know,
T.Y. Hilton weighs 97 pounds.
He's becoming a nice little.
Yeah, but he's like a
there.
Deshaun Jackson. He's like a Deshaun Jackson. Like he's not. You know, you need that beef like a Reggie Wayne, or you know, you gotta go through the draft and find a bigger receiver.
Right.
They love to sneak him through the middle. He's always open straight down.
Yeah, but you're gonna sneak him through the middle too much, and then all of a sudden he's gonna get clocked.
There's linebackers in there, you know.
He's gonna get clocked coming across the middle, and some big safety's gonna knock him out.
Percy Harvin, he played what, a total of 10 snaps the other day?
Oh,
I think he was hurt. I think he was hurt.
He got hurt
like
2 or 3 times.
First 2 times, that one time in the end zone, he got hammered.
He did get hammered.
His face went straight in the ground.
He played 19 plays in the entire regular season and played what, 10 plays this game? They got him all that for just 2 games, basically. Not even.
He threw his ass around, though.
I'll say. He is a small little dude.
And then Peyton Manning.
Peyton Manning does it.
Shuts everybody up.
Yep. Takes control of the game.
I mean, San Diego had a late TD to that Keenan Allen, who's a dope. All right.
He had 2 of them. Yeah, they're 2 touchdowns.
They scored.
Wow.
I think Rivers threw for 300 yards in the fourth quarter or something.
Yeah,
like that.
they were throwing it, but tell you what, Denver, they're going to be tough home.
Absolutely.
So their
defense actually pretty good too.
Yeah, they lost. They had Champ Bailey playing safety.
He came back. Yeah, he was playing
like
slot
a
players.
Yeah, like a
nickelback
thing.
Oh yeah.
Now, but they lost a corner, right? Is he going to come in and play corner now?
What the hell is his name? I forget
his name.
All right, let's look it up there. All right,
I'll look it up.
They lost
don't write it down or anything.
That's pretty nice if you have a corner like Champ Bailey waiting to come in.
Yeah, just coming off the bench.
Chris Harris. There you go.
Chris Harris, but he was getting burnt, Bailey. So I don't know. Brady's going to go after him with somebody. I don't know. Probably Edelman, who's a bum all year, and then all of a sudden he's good, then he's bad.
Thomas had two Thomases had big game, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different receivers.
That's nuts.
Manning hits.
And no Sean
He's got
Marino.
No Sean Marino.
These weapons.
Yeah, he
knows how to use them.
Yes, he does. There's no doubt.
He knows how to use them.
Marino, Workman, like 82 yards. The one big run at the end of the game got the
when you
first
needed
down.
it. When you needed to control that ball.
Right.
And he's seen the hole. I'll tell you, it's
Did he cry during the national anthem? Did anyone see?
I think I cried during the national anthem because
one of them was really bad. One of them was really bad. I forget which game.
Drops in.
That was nuts. It was like a waterfall coming out.
He's excited. He's playing with emotion.
He's emotional, he said. Yep.
Shit.
Well, all right. Well, we set it up. Broncos, Pats. Brady,
Pats.
Manning,
Who do you like?
5.
Who do you like?
Or it's like, 15th time they're playing in the playoffs, right?
No,
or is that just overall? That's their 5th time playing in the playoffs.
That's probably
fifth time.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So,
the playoffs.
Playoffs.
Shit, I got old real quick. So who do you like, Jimmy?
I don't know. I think Tom Brady might be upset special here.
I kind of like Brady. He's going to throw 7 touchdowns, I think, at least, maybe 8.
Unless Manning is on that mission, he can control that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, but I'm going to tell you one.
It's not like you have to worry about the weather. You do have to worry about the altitude and stuff. I mean, that does affect teams.
Yeah, exactly. It affects other teams.
Is Danny Amendola healthy? That's what I want to know. Because
yes.
He can play 2 games in a row.
We're not sure.
Are going to win.
Who knows?
I'm sure he had some injury.
He had 1,000 yards receiving.
How the hell did he do that?
I know. He's off every other game.
I heard he
had
slipped
1,000 yards
in the soap bar, pulled a hamstring. He's out.
He's got to put that rope on the
damn guy's hurt more than he plays. And Edelman's in there just getting banged all over.
I like him. He's a
Tom Brady
scrapper.
and Bill Belichick do more with less than you've ever seen in your
They lost
lives.
their tight end. All right, they lost the big tight end.
2 of them.
They had 2 tight ends. Who the hell's their tight end now?
Chris Simone.
They lost their punter.
The punter got hurt.
The punter. The kicker comes in and first 64-yard punt.
He pulled a left nut.
Gradikowski, 64-yard punt.
No shit.
They even said on the ESPN, he goes, he did that right out of the gate, no warm-ups.
Wow.
Yeah, he had to go in and punt because the guy heard it on the safety. Where the guy threw the ball, he got slammed. Punter. Slam. You
Cut him.
You got
He's out.
You got
to roll that out of the end zone. Take the safety. Don't take the hit.
So they can pick up a punter, right?
Yes, I think they can.
They have to. Well, they're going to have to.
Well, I think this week they have to have the rosters finalized for the Super Bowl. Like, I don't think you can pick up anybody after this week.
Wow.
But I think you can pick up a punter.
Great guy.
Savraka.
Savraka. I'll be there.
Oh, they can pick up the Cluey guy, Chris Cluey.
That's right. Yeah.
The Snicker kicker,
Cluey,
right?
Yeah.
That would be a decent pickup, though.
Yeah, really.
He's not
him and his boyfriend.
Did you just go there?
I did. I did go there. That is horrible. Well, who do you like, Cheeks? I'm gonna take Peyton. I think
you just said the Pats.
I said I was leaning towards the Pats, but I think I'm gonna take Peyton.
It's gonna be a good game. Is it gonna be an early game or a late game?
It's the early game.
Important.
It's the early game.
If it's the early game, I love Brady. He's good. He can wake up better than Peyton. I can tell you right now.
You hear Peyton though after the game? He goes, I really need a good. I couldn't wait to get a nice ice cold Bud Light.
He
chug
has
one
a
down.
12-inch neck. He must have 17. He has the longest. He looks like a giraffe when he puts a collared shirt on. Did you see him?
He is a politician at the press conference.
Goofy looking bastard.
He knows what to say. I'll tell you that.
Goofy.
I'm taking Brady because
you're taking Brady.
I'm taking Brady because you took what's his name, the other guy, Peyton. I think there's more. They have more weapons on Denver.
They do.
More weapons on Denver, but
Absolutely.
despite
the
that
Thomas
fact,
brothers. Decker.
And it's going to be a real tight game.
Welker.
It's going to be 24-24.
No
Paint
Sean
driving
Moreno.
him, throws a pick, and then his uniform turns into Tony Romo. That's what happens.
He lifts his helmet, and there's Tony right
Tony
there.
Monte Ball.
Monte Ball.
Surprise!
Well, your defense is. I don't know. You think it's going to be a shootout? Because I don't think neither defense really impresses you.
You got Champ Bailey at the corner. Brady's going to pick him apart. Dallas burnt the shit out of him, man.
28-24.
That was just an off game.
48 points Dallas scored.
It was an off game. It was one of those games.
I guess it was. You have what? 24-28 Denver.
Yes. Close.
24-28. That's an nail biter.
28-24. Usually the guy says like.
That's what I said. I said 20-24 the first time.
I said it the wrong way.
Oh, you said it wrong way. Screwing my pickup.
I'm going to go 35-27 Denver.
Wow.
Brady throws an interception. He throws a Romo at the end of the game going in for the win.
And he takes his helmet off. And then
Surprise!
All right, what about San Fran? Are they going to go in there and
San Fran, Seattle.
Yes.
I think San Fran can win.
Yeah?
Yes, I think they're going to control the
now
ball.
They split the series this year. Each team won at home.
I know.
Yep.
That's why it worries me. But I think they can do it.
I think I side with Kaepernick as a better quarterback than Wilson. That's the one thing I like. But then you got to go running back. I would take Lynch over Gore.
But they shot down every running back they went against.
Percy Harvin's not going to play, I don't think.
Actually, no.
He got 6 concussions in the last game.
Well, Golden Tate will be out there.
Golden
Nobody
Tate.
knew where he was.
Golden Tate.
As long as he's not on the onside kick team.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Jeez.
That was his fault,
Catch
right?
the ball. You're all hands, my friend.
Went
You're
right
all
to his
hands.
chest.
And they got Zach Miller, tight end.
One big catch last
Do you
week.
believe somebody actually drafted Zach Miller in a
My parents.
playoff?
My dad.
I know,
My dad in Dallas.
Oh, no. Well, you got to pick up players in playoffs.
He's a blocking tight end.
All right, I'm going to take.
He went on the thing that
I got to
take
take the Harbaugh brothers. I'm going to go
Wow.
49ers. I can't take Carroll. I can't. I just can't. I hate them.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. If Seattle wins, they're not going to win the Super Bowl, all right? Because they're not going to win on the road. So, guarantee you, whoever goes in from the AFC, Seattle's going to lose in the Super Bowl if they go in.
All right. Well, what's the
guarantee.
pick? What is the pick?
I'm taking. I hate to do this, but I think Seattle's going to nudge it out. I've been loving San Fran, but that Lynch, he started running. And
Beastquake.
Yeah, pound it. Pound it up.
Skittles and shit's getting thrown all over,
It causes earthquakes.
It's going to be a tight game. It's going to be like 20-17. It's going to be not
right.
a big score.
I got 49ers. You got Seattle. Here's the tying.
Oh, I said it. I'm going with 49ers.
49ers. Look at that.
We're
against you in both games, Cheeks.
What?
Both of us. Great minds think alike, not yours. You're out.
We'll see. And then next week you'll be going, damn, Cheeks was right.
Yeah.
Shit.
All right. Well,
I'm going to lay all the money. If Seattle goes to the Super Bowl, I'm going with Denver or
New England.
What's the other team? New England. I'm telling you.
The running quarterback goes down again. Pocket passer wins another Super Bowl.
There's only one in there.
There's two pocket passers. Two pocket passers.
I said there's only one running quarterback in it. Oh, I guess Wilson runs.
Runs.
Oh, yeah,
runs?
he's got
the
some
Don't
wheels.
start with Wilson. I don't want to get in trouble again. All right?
All right,
I had hate mail coming out.
Let's start with
He's
another.
got some wheels.
Let's start with another Bud Light, and we'll be right back with some more Barroom Blitz.
.com.